Hi everyone, welcome back to Girls Dream Big's video blog series featuring incredible women and their story. I'm Stacy Tabman, founder and CEO of Girls Dream Big, and this week we're mixing it up for you guys. We're actually interviewing a high school young woman who's doing incredible things. Her name is Allie Boyer. So Allie, how are you a girl dreaming big?
Well, I started a social enterprise business about 5 years ago. What we do is we basically collect gently used purses from all over the country, resell them at purse parties, and then all the funds raised from these events goes towards orangutan outreach, which is my favorite organization.
Yeah, that's awesome. So what grade are you actually in? You're still in high school, right?
Mm-hmm. I'm going into my senior year this year.
And you said you started this 5 years ago?
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah.
that puts you back in middle school or elementary school?
Middle school. It was like start of 7th grade.
Wow, that's incredible. So tell us how you got inspired to do this.
I was really inspired. My mom and I saw all these reusable shops where people were taking in, clothes donations or shoe donations, whatever, and reselling them. And we thought it would be a good idea to have it go towards a good cause. And I already was passionate about orangutan conservation, so we just kind of combined the two.
So why orangutans? What drew you to orangutans?
Well, I've always had a passion for apes ever since about the 2nd grade. And orangutans really, I'm connected with them because they're just so sensitive and passionate and so intelligent. Like if you watch videos of them on YouTube or see them in the zoo, you can just tell that they have such amazing processing skills and they can solve puzzles and all this stuff that's just incredible to me.
That's great. So you started this company back in 7th grade. What gave you the courage to do that? I mean, so many high school kids are just, hung up in the drama of everyday life, and here you are starting this social enterprise.
I didn't really think about it as something hard to do. I just really wanted to do something to raise money for a cause that I really believe in, and I ran with it.
Wow, that's awesome. So you guys have had a lot of success. What are some milestones you've hit, or tell me some of the successes you guys have had?
Well, we always have a lot of our fundraisers at the Sacramento Zoo. They've been great for letting us hold these huge events out in front of their main gates.
Okay.
And one day in front of the zoo, we raised a little over $1,000. I was really excited.
That's great.
Yeah.
And how much money have you guys raised as a whole?
A little over 11,000.
Holy cow, that's incredible. Good for you guys.
Thanks.
Now, can you think of a time that you ever struggled? It must be difficult balancing schoolwork, high school drama, running this social enterprise. Have you ever struggled along the way?
Definitely. I've been doing orangutan campaign work since about 2nd grade, and so throughout elementary school and middle school, I was bullied a lot because it's not really a normal thing to do.
Yeah.
I mean, kids that really care about animals or the environment are kind of seen as like weirdos, or, why are you bothering with a problem that's on the other side of the world when, there's clothes shopping and all this other stuff you could be doing here.
Right.
And so, yeah, that was a little hard for me, but I really love doing it, so that's what kind of got me through all of the bullying and things like that happened.
So yeah, being bullied isn't the most fun thing in the world to handle, and it sounds like you really rised above. Are there any other struggles you've overcame throughout your journey?
Yeah. In the 6th grade, I got an illness that was pretty severe. We didn't know what it was at first. I was laying on the couch for about 6 months, really dizzy. My blood pressure was really low, my heart rate was really high, and we did all these tests to try to figure out what it was. And finally we figured out it's called postural orthostatic tachycardia syndrome.
Wow, that's quite a mouthful.
Yeah. But basically my blood pressure just drops, my heart rate goes super high, so it always feels like I'm kind of jet lagged. I pass out a lot, and that was very difficult because I always did tons of fundraisers or campaigns to raise awareness about orangutan conservation, but once I got sick I couldn't do anything, and once I got better and was up on my feet again, I think that's a part of the reason why I started Purchase for Primates.
Okay.
It's because I could finally do something again, so I wanted to do a huge project now that I could.
So the social enterprise was formed after you were sick?
Yes.
Okay, but you were raising money prior to it, just informally or with other organizations?
Before I was sick, it was mainly informational campaigns, handing out flyers about palm oil, going on the news to talk about the palm oil plantations and raise awareness in the community.
You were going on the news to talk about palm oil?
Yeah.
That's incredible. How old were you when you were doing that?
I was on a few times, like I think 3rd grade and 5th grade. Yeah.
Were you nervous?
Was I nervous?
Yeah.
A little, yeah.
What gives you, like, how do you overcome your nerves? Are you so passionate about the cause that you just focus on that?
I kind of just throw myself into it. There was another time where I wanted to go to New Jersey to talk about palm oil plantations in the beginning of this year. And before that, I was like deadly afraid of any public speaking in front of large crowds. But I'm like, okay, if I just go and do it, then it'll get better. So,
and I think that's such good advice. I think we get so fixated on the fear that we don't realize that just dive in.
Exactly. I was like, okay, they're just high schoolers like I am. They're not going to tear me apart or anything like that. And even if they didn't like it, they're in New Jersey, and then I get to go back to California. So
That's great. That's great advice to high school girls. Any other advice you'd give to a fellow teenager about pursuing their dreams?
Just not really, just do what you really are passionate about, not really worry about what the rest of your class thinks or if they think it's weird, or because if it's something that they're not doing, they probably will think it's weird because that's how teenagers work.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I love about your story is I think so much about high school kids are focused about fitting in, you know, and being cool.
Yeah.
You know, and there's a lot of pressure. And, you know, as an adult saying, hey, don't worry about that. That's not that important.
Yeah.
It kind of gets lost in translation. I love seeing a high school girl herself saying, like, hey, look, it really doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Look what awesome things I've been able to do.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I love about your story. Now, what are your plans for the future?
I am thinking about, let's see, if I don't get a scholarship right off the bat, probably the community college first for general ed, and then I'm looking into Pittsburgh College. They have a great program with Scripps, Harvey Mudd, where you can, like, if you find a class that you really like in one of their schools, you can go to there. It's like this whole connection thing. It's really awesome. But
that's cool. And so, well, if you're thinking about your social enterprise, if I were to fast forward 5 years, where do you see this social enterprise going?
I'm working on currently making it into an online business. This will be up and running after we come back from our business competition. We're doing something called Sage Global. It's like Shark Tank, where all the teenagers go and they pitch their business idea, and they talk to a panel of judges. This one is the world competition, so it'll be against 32 other countries.
Seriously?
Yeah.
That's incredible.
I'm really excited. We're going to go to Seoul, Korea, and after we get back from that, we're going to launch the online business.
So tell us more about the online business so people can come online and see all these fun purses and purchase them?
Yes.
No, just tell me more about the online idea.
Yeah, I thought it would be great to have the purses that we sell online available 24/7 because they're at such cheap prices that I feel like we could move a lot of inventory and raise a lot more money if they were available, not just when we have first parties, because we can only have those maybe once a month.
Okay, now what if someone was watching this video and wanted to donate their purse? How would they do that?
You can go to, let's see, our Purchase for Primates Facebook page is still running. The website is being remodeled, as I said, so, but our P.O. Box address is on there that you can send purses to, or if you're a local in Chico, California, we can do local pickups. So.
Yay! So, Allie, thank you so much for your time. What if someone wanted to learn more and get in contact with you? How would they do that?
If they wanted to reach out to us, you could go to our Facebook page, which is Purses, the number 4 Primates, or our Instagram page, which is Purses, FOR Primates.
So on Facebook, it's the number 4, but on the Instagram, you spell it out?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
They'll find it.
Yeah, no.
My email also, if you want to get in contact with me personally, is forestschool101@gmail.com. I'd be happy to answer any questions, or if you have a donation to send, you can get in contact with me through there.
Wonderful. Well, I hope everyone enjoyed learning more about Allie. She's an inspiration to all those teenagers out there and to me as well. So thanks, everyone. See you later.